With your shit blurred, you look like you're in a humongous room and you're a really tiny person.
I feel like a little kid. Like
You look like a tiny baby because your camera's so far away.
Bro, I was leaning back the other day and put my arm like this, and look, it like makes my body disappear.
Yep.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
I was just about to say that.
I hate it though. I don't know if you guys need that, but I hate it though.
Oh, this Coke is blurring my body out.
Oh.
I guess that's what happens when you get good Coke.
I'm just hanging here in Springfield.
What?
You know.
If you can tell me what state, I'll give you $1.
They never specify which state, but I think it's Illinois.
A lot of people doing it wrong.
What state is it?
Yeah, that's kind of the common
I can't
consensus.
tell you what state it is. Then I'd have to sell you a pair of shoes.
What?
They did never actually
That doesn't
state
make any sense.
officially which
Ask Anthony about that. He gets it.
People think Illinois because there's a power plant in Springfield, Illinois.
Yeah. Well, technically, there's not a power plant in Springfield. It's, outside of Springfield.
But it's in Springfield. What the hell are you talking about? It's called the Springfield Power Plant.
Yeah, I know. Just like how, yeah.
Yeah?
Savannah Hilton Head Airport's called in Pooler.
Yeah, true.
Well, technically it's in Savannah, but it's not in Hilton Head.
It is not in Hilton Head.
No.
And it's funny because they have a, Hilton Head Airport, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a private airport.
It's a very small airport, and it's very annoying to get off of.
Yep. Did I pick you up from there one time?
Yeah, it took me an hour to get off the fucking plane.
It's fucking great. I was just sitting there waiting on Bella. I was playing, but it was great because I was playing Devil May Cry 3 the whole time on my Switch.
It sucked for me.
Oh no.
For like
Just chilling in my office here at BBC News
with the old Hasbulla.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
This just in.
Big boy comes.
Oh my god.
Big boykums. You heard him. Let's go somewhere a little more cozy, actually.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't
chilling by the side of the Fiore.
I just gotta remember to edit this part out whenever I do the recording.
This black shirt on the black background.
I hate that. What the fuck is going on?
I mean, what's funny about that is if you cover your face, it really just fucking disappears.
Come on, we're blurry. Nobody can
You may strike me down, but you will never kill me.
He's such a fucking idiot.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Wait,
but I'll come back stronger, or whatever they say in Star Trek.
Alright, check it
Fuck
out.
you, Darth Maul. Ooh.
See? I can do that too, you fuck.
What the fuck are you doing?
Look, Bella. Shapow! I'm back.
Oh my god.
Your boy can disappear.
There's something under the water.
Disappear.
Sheboykin.
Redis.
I thought you guys were playing a game.
Norman re-disappear.
I can't do it.
Yeah, you can.
Not
Put your hand in front of your
close.
face.
I did. Doesn't
Put it
work.
closer to the camera.
Yeah, but it close to
And you're gone.
Ow. Now it's just a really clear hand. Ah, there we go.
I like how it's the eyes. As soon as the eyes disappear, the camera's like, whoa, nobody's there.
Can't find him. Cameras have the IQ of like babies. They have no object permanence, so when your eyes go, you fucking actually disappear.
Is he
They
peeking
run
the
on
fucking boob?
They run on T-Rex rules. If you can't see them, they can't see you.
Yes.
I am the night.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Commissioner Gordon.
I fucking hate that.
What is going on with you guys?
I use the skills I learned in the mountains.
I have confusion.
Well, you should. That is not
Harvey, you're
unwarranted.
back. You just missed Two-Face. Oh, now it's Scary Face.
Two-Face, what have you done with Scary Face and Harvey Dent?
Dude, I hate everyone in this room.
I know.
When fired from a gun, it will riddle your body. Is it helicopter?
Wasn't that fucking Patton Oswalt?
He's in one of them. He's in the one where Batman thinks he's putting people to sleep, but he's actually killing people.
Oh yeah, because Patton does like the Penguin, I think.
Oh
Yeah, he
that's
plays the
right.
Penguin.
That's right. Who the fuck did the Riddler?
The same dude that does Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, so some nobody. I got it.
Yeah, like a red-haired comedian guy.
Either way, still pretty fucking funny.
Oh yeah, dude. So when Superman lands, he's like, "I think we should team up, Bruce."
Yep.
And he's like, "You know why people don't like you? It's because you're Wonder Bread.
What?
You're fucking boring. You have all the power. You could destroy me by looking at me. What do you want to team up with me for?"
Yeah, that whole
That
series
shit.
was fucking terrible.
My favorite one's the Scarecrow.
My favorite one's the one where he thinks he's putting people to sleep, so.
The Scarecrow was like, "I'm gonna show you all your worst nightmares now, Batman." He's like, "Oh, Roombas."
I don't think I have a favorite. They're all pretty ass, but like funny.
Yeah.
So
That's the point of comedy. It's not always to be clever.
right. That's what I'm saying. So I don't really have like a favorite one. They're all like kind of funny. So.
Oh, the one where he's beating the shit out of some random dude dressed as a clown for a birthday party. Batman, what are you doing? I need answers from the Joker. That's not the Joker. Oh no. Who did I leave at that kid's party?
And I beat him in order. That might surprise you.
Oh yeah,
Face nuts legs.
actually that was probably my favorite one.
That was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one.
Alright, who do we got here? We got Johnny 5 over here.
Johnny Five goes west over here,
Johnny
huh?
5 goes west in the chat, huh?
What are you traveling 1 day and 10 hours exactly to get to Santa Monica Pier from your location?
Yeah,
'Cause
what
that's
do you
how far it takes to get there from here.
Oh, he's gone. We talked him out of here. Oh, he's back. He came back for more.
You won't believe the things she left.
Fell out and came back.
There you go.
And I fight crime for a living. The soup really seals in the flavor.
Yuck.
In an order that would surprise you.
Ask about
That's my
fetch.
patch.
Yeah, that one's pretty great.
Soon we will be together, my love. Yeah, but not before you find out. What's up, Breezy? What's up, Jay Otter?
All right, I think that's
Enough. I'm
everyone
done.
that's going
Let's
to be
get out
here,
of
right? Because Megan's got a birth. Robert can't show.
Yeah, that's what I
I
count.
guess Cody hasn't popped in, but
Oh, that's good.
we haven't really heard much from him in the group chat either. So,
Yeah.
I mean, his character's already done. We talked the other night.
Yeah, I
and
know.
got all his
'Cause,
shit done.
he
Little
came
little
to-
backstory.
He came to Bella's fucking parents' house with us for Christmas, and we shot shit up there, and he was telling me about that.
Nice. All right, so I think we just need
Hunt.
Joe and Brian to pop into ye old roll 20. I mean, you don't
Yeah.
really need to, but your character sheets are there, so.
Fair enough.
I mean, fuck it, just fire it off, man. We're good.
Yeah.
We're all ready to
Am
go.
I?
I don't know what's happening.
I thought I was already in.
Like 4 people are talking.
Nah, man, not 4 people.
Hi.
Like 4.5 people.
Yeah,
Like 3
yeah.
people. 3 people.
Yeah, Joe, you're already in.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting
Yeah.
on Brian now.
Yep.
I just saw your.
Yeah, I'm on the way. I was just grabbing something to drink real quick.
Don't worry about it. Nobody's
yeah.
talking.
No, you're good.
Nobody's talking over anybody.
Yeah,
There's no
it's
time
already
to interrupt.
6. So we'll go ahead and get this thing cracking.
6:03. You're all late.
Amish, right?
What'd you say, Brian?
Said BFDs and Amish, right?
Yes, BFDs and Amish.
I'm in.
Big fat doinks.
I get it.
Okay, so let's see, real quick. Not so much full recap, but just a couple of items from the last episode. So you got a priority number for Detective Key at the LAPD. You got the number for the flower shop, so you can be in constant contact with Damien and Rafaela. You have Molly Dempsey's number. The only one of you she probably won't ignore flat out is Apple Slice. And let's see. You talked to one of the neighbors in the area when you guys were casing the place. And let's see. Oh, also, while we're here, I guess this will all happen. I'll just keep that in mind because this is all going to happen the way this works out anyway. So, Bob, everybody, you're all here, whatever. Bob shows up wearing a Dawn of the Dead necktie.
Fuck.
You know what? I just want to get this out of the way. I kill Bob. I'm just like,
like somebody's got to do it, and I think it's gonna have to be at least 2 or 3 of you. I don't know. There's something off about Bob.
3 of you.
I think Bob is the big bad.
You know what? It would be a shock to me.
We all get shook.
To get the reference, I think it's just a pretty tie.
It's got cute little zombies all over it. It's like that like way back in the day, sort of that orange, white, and like red graphic of like a almost poorly drawn like zombie face.
Yep.
It's very cute. It's very cute.
I
Very
like
colorful.
straighten this tie for him and call him a handsome young man.
Thank you, Apple. I appreciate that. Would you like to see my zombie? I say as I flip the tie upside down in front of my face, and it's a zombie face. That joke will be funny in like 10 years.
You might not get it now, but your kids are gonna love it.
But you in 10 years are gonna love it.
Yes. Oh, and I need
That
to
looks
check.
kind of like the shrunken head in my tent underneath the bridge.
Good stuff. So, oh my God, please stop auto-correcting me.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch.
Give me 1 second here. I'm just prefacing one thing. Actually, I'll just do it right here. So, that being said, we'll do something before the actual episode starts. We're gonna start with a little bit of a memory. So, John, maybe sitting at the apartment, having a drink as per usual, and reminiscing on something. A lot of like something is coming back to him, and I'm just going to sort of delve into that a little bit. He's thinking about an old acquaintance of his, James Key, pretty boy cop back in like the 70s, that was part of the Stonewall riots, or was part of the cause for the Stonewall riots. He was one of the many police officers that was busting into like gay clubs and arresting people for being gay. And it was the reason why all that shit started. So this all happens. He personally dealt with Harvey Milk and John here. They've been at the other side of his, or on the wrong side of his authority many a time. They packed up after a while, after the riots got good and started, and they moved off to LA, all the fucking way across the country, to a better place to be gay out in the open. He followed them and continued to cause problems for them in LA. The big difference was he didn't have all the backing and support in LA that he had in New York. So a lot of the shit he did was just minor stuff, like where he would just hassle them as often as he could. He got a job at the LAPD and used what little authority he had to still be a nuisance to them. After Milk's assassination, they actually forced James Key, Officer Key, to retire because he went on a bender and threatened some of his officer colleagues with a gun. He was not charged with a crime. He was given full pension and just forced to retire early.
As it happens.
Yeah. Several years pass after that. Like I said, this is a few years later they go to LA. So after Key's death, about 15 years pass, so it's probably like 1993, 94, and he shows up, Key shows up at John's door, and pretty much the skinny of it is spills about his feelings on the whole thing, and he feels terrible, and he, very conservative, grew up this way, whatever, but he didn't want anybody to die. And he actually tried to stop there, which is funny because Milk was assassinated by an associate of his, like someone who was also in the political community and also gay, Dan White, because Dan White had left them and then tried to come back, and he wouldn't let him come back. So the dude just fucking shot him. So that whole thing went down. Apparently there was like a bit of something going on, some dirty police stuff, and that was all sort of part of this big confession from Officer Key to him. He sucked it up, and yeah, it took him fucking 15 years to do it, but he apologized to him. And they went about their way, maybe not so much as friends, but there was some correspondence between them for the next several years. 6 months ago, it was another just small breaking point here. 6 months ago, Officer Key, retired Officer Key, passed away. So I said all that to say this. Did you go to his funeral, John?
I did go to his funeral, and it was sparse, but it was nice. And I wasn't there officially. I was just present in the way that people do.
Just someone that you've made amends with, that you could see passing, or you could see off their passing as another human being.
Yep. Not a part of any crowd. Not that there was a big crowd.
Right. Did you mingle there at all, or was it just sort of a go in, do your shit, and get the fuck out of there?
No, I stood in the distance and watched him go into the ground.
Okay. Good to know. That certainly won't be coming back up at any point. So, boom, we are kind of slapped back into the present. So it has been 6 months since then. It takes a while to get over some complex feelings of that nature. So you certainly could have, but it definitely feels like that could even be appropriate. Maybe something to reminisce on, chew on for a minute. The rest of you, let's sort of, what are you doing? How are you starting the day? Oh, by the way, it is October 30th. It has been 1 day since the fucking last thing happened.
I am getting ready for my busy time of the year. I mean, fortune tellers are in high demand October 30th.
Yeah, you actually do have one very important appointment. You're going to go see Molly Dempsey in the Pacific Palisades tonight, actually.
I try to get extra woo-woo for it.
If by woo-woo you mean money, I mean, she's got a lot of it. If by woo-woo you mean something else, we'll play it by ear, because I don't know what that means.
I try to be like extra spoopy.
I love
extra
it. Okay.
juju.
You're not trying to receive extra, you're trying to give extra.
Yeah, I'm a showman.
By the way, you've been doing this for a while. How do you set the price for something like that? Like, what do you think that those people think that's worth to them?
Oh, I'm a con man, so it depends on how, if they're skeptical, the price is low, but if they're really buying the shit, I up my price.
Well, considering what Molly has just recently been through, she probably will believe whatever you tell her.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one this live on the line. So
yeah,
I'm very uncertain when I'm haggling, and just every number I throw out is a question.
Anthony, you know what you look like right now? Because you're all flippity floppity around. You look like a fucking villain from the Wheel of Time right now. Like, all you need is glowing red eyes.
Don't tell him he looks like shit.
That's because of the high production value of the Wheel of Time. Yeah.
Yes. So, actually, you'll be getting geared up to shoot out that way now, Brian, for Apple Slice.
Look how cute she is.
Still creepy as shit.
And you should be back before the evening comes. That being said, Chris, Bob, what is Bob Miller doing with his day?
Sharpening his tools, his salesman tools. Getting ready to, I guess, sell some shoes and cologne because, that's what he does. That's all he does.
Actually, yeah. Let me stop you right there. I'm coming right back to you. I did forget that I got assault in one place for one specific thing. Everybody, give me a credit rating check.
Boy.
Hey, I've got 9 whole points in that.
Wow, we actually got 2 successes.
Let's see. How do I do this?
Whisper DIY to press the shirt.
So even with just one success, even if one of you had a success, it would come around. Wow, that's funny. Wait,
Spin the lock.
Did you push it, Brian?
That's my mistake. Like I didn't scroll down in the chat, and so I didn't see it popping up, and I thought I was doing something wrong.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, no, it came up, but like I said, you don't have to worry about it. 2 people have succeeded, so no big deal there. It will affect you all. You'll notice that because that your time in this apartment is limited. You don't know how limited, but you're not going to be here forever. A couple of you actually do notice that there is the company credit card just chilling right there on top of a fucking stand by the kitchen.
Yeah, Bob doesn't interact with other people's credit cards, so.
Well, it's technically yours.
They're very traceable.
He doesn't even have his own credit card, so.
The credit rate or the company credit card for which company?
It's for Gulfdom and Wharf, the people who are paying you to be here right now.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah. If nobody chooses to interact with it, we will move right along. I just want to let you know that it is there.
I'm about to. I was gonna ask if I was still reminiscing because I didn't really get to. I'm sort of chewing on that memory.
Yeah, I mean, you'll still notice things around you and all that. So that's you personally didn't really notice it yourself, but it was brought up because 2 people did notice it. So at this point, everyone does know of its presence.
Okay. So I guess my plan would be if nobody else, it's clearly there for us to use. So if nobody else has pocketed it when we leave the room, I'm going to silently pocket it.
Sounds good. Okay, so John has the card. That is good to know. Now back to Bob. Bob, you're going out to make a shoe sale?
I mean, I'm at least preparing for my next shoe sale. I don't have any shoes to sell right now, but when I do, I'll be ready.
So how does what entails preparing to sell shoes? Are you going to go warm people up to the idea? Are you going door to door, or are you what are you doing? Or is it just a mental thing that you're just psyching yourself up?
Yeah, it's basically just a kind of mantra that I go through, and it's my daily morning ritual. Before I start my day and have to deal with people.
Okay. Your shoe ritual.
For right now, my real only job is still whatever we're doing in this town, which I assume is partially solved, but
Yeah, the job that they have paid you for, they have paid you in full and is done.
Yeah.
So that being said, yeah, you're getting ready to make a little racket for yourself with the remaining time you have out here. Anthony, what is Scorley doing? How's Scorley spending his day?
Scorley's spending his day just trying to make contacts with local PIs. It's time to network in this town. It's gonna be helpful for future events.
Okay, yeah, give me a credit rating.
All right. It is... Wait, I just gave you a credit rating. I need another one?
That was for something different.
Oh. Fail.
Well.
Push it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't push it. That's a bad idea.
I'm not pushing it. Not this early in the day.
And not
yeah,
on 31.
You definitely. It's the daytime hours. It's not late enough in the evening to where people are closing down, and also PIs generally keep a little bit later of an availability. So, I mean, there are people that you can easily reach out and make contact with. You haven't driven any interest or any real connection yet, but there are people answer the phone. and there's a good few of those around here.
Okay.
You've probably made like 10 phone calls today, and you feel like you might be able to weasel one or two of them out of potential information without having to, like, say, you know, pay them for it. You might be able to squeeze a favor or two out of a couple of people around here.
Cool. That's who I go for then. I just start I make a list of useful contacts.
Yeah, so I'll give you two names.
Okay.
Thompson and Benedict. Two different last names for two different PIs.
Okay. Cool.
And, oh, go ahead.
Oh, that's it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Johnny, aside from the reminiscing and all, you also have a company black card. Like, what do you want to do?
Did you send? This is probably a dumb question. I feel like I'm missing something from the story. Like there was something that got sent in the chat that I missed.
Maybe. I can have a look.
Was there a letter related to this, like there was last time?
A letter?
Yeah, like last time there was a little blurb about who was hiring us, but I feel like I missed something.
Oh yeah, so no one is employing you at the moment. You just
gotcha.
are still riding off of the money you've gotten from Gulfman Wharf, and they have not yet kicked you out of the apartment.
Gotcha. So we're all kind of just mingling
you've
because
got,
we've got
a little bit of free time to kind of get out and do some bullshit. You know, like you guys had a rough night last night. So
you said we got 10 grand each, right?
Yeah, you all got 10 grand each.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, you can do some retail therapy. You can go out and get a fucking massage or some bullshit. Like what, you know, like this is your do you day, kind of, until something else comes up. Maybe they'll continue to contract you. You don't know.
Gotcha.
Oh, and you can also talk to Damien and Rafaela and see if anything comes up for them that you can help with.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt. Last session that we ended, the stuff we put dots in, we were supposed to roll higher than or lower than?
Higher.
Supposed to roll higher than.
Okay, because I didn't roll when we left the game last time. I had to go stream. I'm going to do that really quick on the two.
Oh, yeah.
skills.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say he told me that last time. You
All right,
fucked
so
up.
no improvement on
You fucked
handgun
up.
or spot hidden.
Yep, that's it.
I'll say way to ace that shit this time around, Ant. No, if we're fully unemployed at the moment, I am gonna get in touch with my boss and see if there's anybody in the area that I need to help with some business.